Hello. Okay. Hello. Oh, the B cam's not working. Shit. It's not on. Why is that? Oh, fuck. Okay, everyone, stream is starting soon. Let me see. Did it work? There we go. Oh my gosh, where's my camera? Why don't you see me? Sorry, you guys. If everything could go wrong today, it's going wrong today. Oh, because I'm on cam too. That's weird. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm stupid. It's supposed to just go through. Oh my God, you guys. I have to help fix the second cam. Listen. Oh my goodness. Harry Lee, it's gonna always just be me from here on out. Oh, I should make sure you guys can't hear it there too. I have a couple of things I need to do before this stream. Hi everyone, I'm like talking and I know there's music going on. How's it going? Thank you for your patience on this. Instagram, I think you're only getting audio right now. So give me a second, everyone. I have to reconfigure the B cam because it's not working and I want to make sure we have a B cam today, okay? Yeah, that's more accurate. Okay, so, and then did I need to do anything else while I'm up here? I don't think so. Oh, I wanted to make sure the YouTube, because I have it like play here. Yeah, I just want to make sure the audio is off. Anyway, hi, welcome, it's me. Let me see. Error occurred. Did I do it? Did I do it, everybody? If you're on Instagram, you kind of get a bad shot. I'm not going to lie. Like I have to like bend down for you, Instagram, because you're here. But the mainstream is on YouTube and on Twitch if you would like a wide. And today, we're going to do something a little wild and wacky. We're going to do... Actually, you know what? Let me move the B cam up a little so they can see me a little bit more. Oh, that's going to make it so they can't. It's always a gamble, Instagram, of like, we want you to see, but we also want to be able to get the counter for our B cam, right? But now you can see me, so that's a little better. And we can still show you what's happening here. Let's show you guys the B cam and see if you agree. See for that. Let me see if I can't fix it for... Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get Instagram a couple angles because I feel badly for them. Oh, there's my computer, in case you didn't know that was there. Anyway, sorry. Welcome to OBS and my kitchen. And we'll leave the Instagram one like that. Okay. I'm done futzing. So I have a foot pedal, basically. And I'm using a foot pedal to change between cameras, to start the stream, do all of that. And it's been really, really helpful. I explained this in the last sesh, but like asking people to give up every Saturday, because I'm committed, my friends. I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm here. We're here. Usually every Saturday I am here. So let me see how we're doing in the chat. So it's hard to, like, I'm a one-woman show. I can do it. Okay. What is going on? We got a lot of people here. Welcome to the carnival, says Madam Dram. What up, homie? Matthias is here. Giggity goo. Giggity goo. Greetings, you wonderful people from Dean Classic. Hello all. Hello, Nino, Harry Lee, Fraggle Rock, Pothead is here. We chill. Thanks, Justice. I appreciate that. Hi, Michelle. How are you, Harry? Northeast Florida Fair comes this week, so yay, funnel cake. I like funnel cake. I don't like it because it's powdered sugar on my clothes, but most people do. Yeah, powdered sugar is always like one of those things. This is iced tea and lemonade, but I need a dab. Ooh, and I need to be really careful because this little foot pedal thing is down here, and I could hit it. I've got my Dr. Dabber switch, which kind of needs to be cleaned. If you can see, it's got like some goober stuff there. And then I also have my, I have it plugged in too. I have my Puffco Peak Pro, but it needs to be cleaned a little bit. So let's, who used this last? It couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me. Anyway, I don't want to clean this right now, so I might just use the dabber, the doctor. But how's it? What's going on? We're gonna do this. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Mark Maddock is gonna take a dab with me. And just so you know, I was demonetized by YouTube. They decided that I'm a bad girl, and they said that you, naughty girl, you can't make your edible show. I kind of feel like I'm far away. I feel far away from you guys, but I don't want to zoom in. Should I zoom in a little bit? Or do you guys like that level of far awayness? Tell me, how are you infusing the funnel cake? Powdered sugar? Hi, Patricia. Definitely not powdered sugar. I don't know how we would infuse powdered sugar. I'll be honest with you. I didn't even look at a recipe because I figured I have met a recipe I can't do. So flour, sugar, baking powder. So we could do a sugar, whole milk. We can put it in the milk. We can do a milk extraction. And then, so you just mix it all together. And then smooth, fill in, heat it up, fry it. Yeah, okay. I get it. All right, I get the assignment, my friends. I understand the assignment today. All right, so what am I smoking today? Let me switch you guys to my B-Cam. This is Bear Labs, and I hadn't heard of them before. I'm so sorry that this B-Cam sucks. I tried to get the right cables for it, and Sony is like, they're really, I don't know. I got to get a different camera basically. And I already have a really, really nice Sony. That's the main cam. That's what I shot. Incredible Edibles. It's a nice Sony. And then I have, oh, that's cool. Venmo. That was a super chat from Patty. Thank you, Patty. I wonder how that came in. That's awesome. And I want to see what you said. You said, boop to beating YouTube. Thanks, Patty. So, what's going on? I see a lot happening in the chat. Naughty Girls Unite. That's right, Michelle. Oh, boy. Rolling a J. Anyway, so I'm going to smoke this rosin. It's from Bear Labs, and there's this really cute little dispensary down the street. I feel like it's not in focus. Let Let me look and see. There we go. Walking up to the camera. Can you see that? Of course you can. Pretty nice. You know, nice rosin. And so I've been smoking that. And then I also have their Cali hash rosin. So I went to this dispensary and they're so cute. They're just the nicest, great customer service. And this is their rosin that they make in-house, their Cali hash. Okay, so it's the Guild. And if you go there, say hi to Lex. She's really nice. I like that they do this little top on the top. Like you take it off for freshness. You know, best part of waking up is booping in my boop. I don't know what that was. See. Okay, so I don't want to boop this one yet because this one's kind of been sitting out and is nice. And this is their sour strawberry, which I really like. This one is garlic juice. I don't even know how we're going to do this. I have to be honest with you. Like, I don't even know, like, how do we turn funnel cake into a cannoli shell? Like, how are we going to get that there? What are we going to do? What is the plan, people? And, but I know you're all here with me, and I know you're all going to help me to accomplish this because you're my friends, and I hope so. Imagine you guys just gave me really bad advice all the time. That would be funny if you're just like, I don't know what would be bad advice with funnel cake. It's pretty simple. You just take batter and you fry it, right? But we're going to try and get it into this cannoli. So I'm going to do like just a little boop like that, okay? Boop. And I'm realizing I should have, like, in high school and college, probably been a part of, like, the TV, like, the media crew. And I don't know why I never got into it. There was this one lady, I remember I told her a story, or not a story, I told her my idea. And she worked at this fancy restaurant. And she was like, I was like, I want to do a cooking show. I was in college, right? And we're just shooting, everyone's just shooting the shit around the table. I was like, I really would love to do a cooking show called Freshman 15 Minutes. And I'm going to teach people how to cook a recipe, like college kids, how to cook a recipe in 15 minutes that's like healthy and easy and you can make it in a dorm room. That was my idea for that. Freshman 15 minutes, based on like the freshman 15 that you gain, right? And man, people will poo-poo your ideas. Just ignore them. This lady poo-pooed my idea so quickly. And then, you know, a couple years later, she tried to like create some content for herself, and it was so pretentious and boring. So moral of the story, she was just a jealous person, and she was trying to like poop on me because she felt like poop on the inside, and that's not cool. So those are my friends. You guys are my friends, I think, and I feel like a lot of you are my friends. Some of you are my friends. The ones that leave disgusting messages are not my friends. But for the most part, you guys are my friends. And I feel like you're pretty supportive of all of my little adventures that I go on with this stream. I'm just like in the mood to call out all the bullshit. Like that one lady asking for me, can you give me a shortcut for old time's sake? Old time's sake. We're talking like 10 years ago I met you, lady, and you didn't even have the like, you're too cool to follow me. And then you had a bunch of weed and you went, oh, I know who to ask, that one pot lady that I know, you know, that you followed that day. And then I saw you followed me that day and you sent me a message. She was like, this is a really important message. So I'm like, yeah, what's up? How's it going? She's like, I don't know if you remember me. I'm like, yeah, you're super, super talented. Fan of your work. Any of that like reciprocal kind of just like, come on, man, put a little grease on that handshake. Nope. I don't know if that's like French culture or something to just like go for the ask, but I was like, This is after telling me she's like frolicking in the French countryside. Because her friend grows the finest weed in France. And I'm like, please, lady. I live in California. Ever heard of the Green Triangle? I'm in a mood today. I'm in a mood. Justice reigns. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Painting a garage door. Petra, what's going on? Petra, train your goats to do it. Paint? I don't think goats can paint. I think that's kind of like the limitation. Anyway, I wasn't going to post about that, but then I just did because, why I did? I watched that guy. Do you know that Australian guy who always talks about sweet treats? And how he needs a sweet treat. Do you know who I'm talking about? I think he's like undiagnosed Anthony or something like that. Anyway, he always needs a sweet treat. Just a little sweet treat. And he's always like, you know what? I'm not going to do his accent because it's not nice to do accents. But like, he does it with an Australian accent. So I love it. And he's like, you know what? I'm tired of like being nice, like being the good guy. Fuck that. I'm not going to be the good guy. I'm going to be the bad guy. And he didn't say that verbatim, but something along those lines. And I'm like, yeah. I'm going to be 39 this month. I didn't sign a contract that I have to be nice. Okay. I signed 0 contracts that said I have to smile, and I have to be diplomatic, and I have to be nice. If you're going to come in my DMs and you're going to ask for free stuff. And now if she followed me and she was my friend and she was happy, I would have sent her a book signed copy. Happy to do it. But that shit, I don't like. And I was not going to be nice back. I'm tired. Not that I've been nice. If anyone's been following me for a minute, I am not nice. So if you're new here, got a lot of new followers lately, like a lot. If you're watching on Instagram, I'm not nice all the time. Sometimes I'm nice. I can be really, really, really nice, but it's like I'm a human being and I have like a whole spectrum of emotions. I'm not diagnosed, but pretty damn sure I have ADHD. Hence the fact that we're making funnel cakes into cannoli. And also, I'm just Italian and we're a spicy people. Okay. So that's what I got to say about that. And I'm letting you know that because today I'm in a little bit of a extra spicy mood. If you did, who would have thought that I could be any spicier than I am today? Also, how do you guys like this mic? I'm using my omnidirectional today. But I just think like more people, sorry, no offense, men, but less of you guys. More women need to know you don't have to be nice. We didn't sign a contract. There's no contract that says that women have to be nice, have to smile, have to do any of that, right? It's just not, we didn't sign up for that. And I think because I'm like, I have like a high voice and a friendly looking face and stuff like that. Don't let this face deceive you. I go for the jugular, I think that's what surprised people. They're like, you're oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that. Get over it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm thinking it, so I'm just going to say it. And maybe that's a bad thing, but I don't know. I'm having fun. Okay, 3 cheers for spicy. Oh my God, you guys are funny. Dope boys. I've never heard that before. Petra. Spicy is the spice of life. Colors of the world, spice up your life. Every boy and every girl, spice up your life. Shimmy to your left if you're having a good time. Shimmy to your right if you know it should feel fun. I don't know the rest of the words. Ha, 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 go round. Sorry, you guys. Oh, this one's really hitting me. I think I was doing too much. Sorry. Sorry, you guys. Dean Classic, you can send me a Venmo. Send me a Venmo to @EdiblesClub if you would like to send me a super chat. And I think I just got another one because I heard my mailbox go off. Oh, and I got to put you on the board, Patty. Oh my God, I'm so irresponsible today. Okay, let me switch to my wide. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. Oh, that dab. You know when you take a dab and it like makes you a little sweaty? It was one of those. Sorry. I know it's loud. Oh my gosh, my legs feel weak. Patty goes in green because she's first on the board. Oops. Let me bring this over. Oh shit. Okay, Patty. Actually, well, you guys can see, right? Patty. They can see my cursive, can teach the children how to do cursive. Bishop, there's no C in your, I always am like, does Patty spell her name with a C or no C? And it's just like you're going to church. Okay, so I tell myself like little, if you have memory problems, if you create like little patterns in your head for people's names and stuff like that, like rhymes or connections, really helps you remember things. Okay, so JJ says, thanks for all that you do and fostering such a cool community. Thank you so much, JJ. Sorry. Oh, that dab got me. JJ Archuleta. Okay. We haven't even gotten started yet, people. I love the super chats. Actually, you will hear them, which is cool. So I guess I can hear them on my computer. I'll turn this up. And Jenna Pork Roll, always in cursive. I always put everyone's name in the board in cursive. And so Instagram, if you don't want to come over to YouTube or Twitch and you still want to send, like you want to just keep watching me live in vertical on Instagram, that's cool. Or, but you want to send me a super chat, you can send me a super chat via Venmo and then I can see your comment because I can only see, I guess I could try to see the Instagram comments too on here, but it's a little complicated. Okay, I'm going to start by saying, I don't know what recipe we're going to do. We can either do the mota milk. We could infuse a sugar. I have some Everclear for sure. I have some up there if I need it. And I think I have some. Did they take all that? I think they took all the alcohol. Anyway. Yeah, they did. That's funny. Anyway, I have some Everclear that I can use to make a tincture. I'm reading your comments here. Is that Schwab Mop for Dr. Dab? That's right, Chicano. It is. It is. I love it. So you guys want, oops, I wanted to keep that up. You guys want me to do, you want me to do a sugar, right? You want me to make a, I have to make turnt tincture from my cookbook, How to Eat Weed and Have a Good Time. If you haven't picked this up yet, you can buy this everywhere cookbooks are sold. You don't want to, can't afford it? Hey, go to your local your local library. Like the Toronto Public Library has a copy of How to Eat Wheat and Have a Good Time. So you can always request a copy with your public library. And I do think that this is a book that is super valuable to have in public libraries because more people need to know how to dose responsibly, what's happening with this plant. I really dive into what happens in the kitchen when we're cooking with cannabis. And how do I know? Because I ran a lot of lab testing on it. Besides being an edible maker for many years, people just didn't know stuff, right? We didn't know how long does it take to infuse butter. It seems like a super simple question, right? Oh, High Times did that already. No, they didn't. They did it in different fats. They never tested time. They never said, how long does it take to get that resin into butter, into milk, into alcohol, into oils? So I did that. That's the whole crux of this book, that mother infusion section. There's also lab testing on decarboxylation. So you can know how long it takes to decarb in the oven using sous vide if you want to be really delicate with your flour. Maybe you want to preserve those terpenes because it just, you grew something that is so delicious tasting. You really want those flavors to come out in your dish. Now, terpenes are very, very volatile. So it's hard to do that, even with using a sous vide, right? They're volatile at room temperature. So anytime you heat flour, those terpenes are going to vaporize. But not all of them. And, I think it's important. If, like, from a flavor standpoint, I get it. From a biological standpoint, I'm not convinced that terpenes have an impact on our high. Why do I say that? Well, we just talked about the volatility of terpenes. So I'm going to put it in my body. It's going to go into my stomach acid. And if it does reach my bloodstream, how much do I have to take? Like, how much limonene or myrcene do I need to eat in order to get those effects? So I kind of steer clear of using terpenes as a way to orchestrate someone's high. I'm more so focused on cannabinoids like THC, CBD, CBG, THCV, CBN. There are so many, right? And so I think, in my opinion, and plenty of people disagree with me, that is the best thing to focus on. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Okay, we're still talking about cursive. I love it. I want to make candy. All right. Making canna butter to start exploring your cookbook. Tincture would be great to learn. Okay, so first thing we need to do with tincture is to decarb flour. And I want to address something else. People are often like, your flour, that looks like, mids or whatever. I don't know about you, but I smoke top shelf. I'm not trying to put that in my food. It's kind of the same thought process I have behind the rosin that I cook with versus the rosin that I smoke. I wouldn't cook with this. It's expensive per gram. So, and this is still expensive per gram. So I want you to think about herbs and cooking and costs of things and how often I'm doing this. I'm not doing this every once in a while because, it's my buddy's bachelor party or something like that. I do it every Saturday. I make edibles live. Fuck it. We do it live. We do. This is some old pal. And I would say this is not top shelf. This is very not top shelf, right? But that's okay. It says it's 24%. We're not going to believe that. We're going to put this at 150 milligrams per gram. That's a guesstimate. I'm guessing. Why am I guessing that? Because this is from March. So it's not that, well, wait, let me see. No. This is from last year, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So this is a year old. It's pretty old. This is from Bon Appetit. I got a bunch of free flour, donated flour, is what we'll call it. And this was there. So let me see what I have the most of. A little decarb. But super Durban lemons, and I think I've got 2 of these super Durban lemons, and they're both open, so I'm going to use them. So what degrades THC to CBN? What is CBN? Are these questions that you're asking, or am I just talking to myself? I think they're questions maybe you've asked at one point, or maybe if you're new to edibles, you don't know about CBN. CBN is degraded THC. And I think it can be other degraded cannabinoids, but I know that THC degrades to CBN. So mostly we try to avoid CBN. How do you avoid degrading your THC? You don't overheat it. You don't expose it to oxygen, and you don't expose it to light. So if you want, this packaging is great, right? Because it doesn't expose it to any light. And before I opened it, it wasn't, usually they shoot nitrogen into these to they takes out the oxygen, so makes it better for the flour. I think they do that to flour too. I know they do that to edibles, but opening it wasn't good, right? So it's not so nice to this flour. I've had a bunch of flour that I've not been so nice to. Why? I don't know, because life is complicated and I get distracted and it's like sitting there and I'm like dabbing and I'm like, well, like I'm not reaching for no offense, old pal, but I'm not reaching for the old pal. But today I am, because we're going to make edibles, and edibles were a byproduct of the cannabis industry. So edible makers were always like, I think it was hash makers, often I meet them, they would be making edibles. It's like, who's making edibles? There was Brownie Mary, and I wonder how she really got into it. It's like you're growing, and so you have all of this leftover trim. And you're like, well, what do I do with this trim? Okay, well, I'll make some edibles with it, or I'll make hash, or I'll make, so that's what we're holding up tradition. Hi, Harry Lee. Thank you so much. You said, hey, you doing anything special for your birthday? Let me put you on the board, first of all. First of all, Harry Lee, you're going on the board. Harry Lee is in the house. Harry Lee is on the board. For my birthday, let's see, I'm turning 39. I don't know. Do we have to do anything for our birthdays? I'll make the birthday. What day is it? What day is my birthday? Oh, I guess it's a Saturday, so I'm going to be spending it with you guys, is what I'm going to be doing. Duh, hanging out with my club. It's a Saturday. It's time to cook. And then maybe I'll go to a dinner or something, or usually I'm exhausted by the end of these cooking and talking. I'm usually a pretty quiet, if I'm alone. But it's a lot. So I just kind of probably go to sleep. What else would I want to do? I really want a box of See's candy. I know that sounds ridiculous, but maybe I'll make that a tradition, like a small box. I'm worried about diabetes, so I don't know if I want, I'm trying not to I need some water. 1 second. I don't try not to do See's candy that often, but I love it. I love it. All right, let's get decarbing. I'm going to decarb this even though it's old. Sorry, this poor mic. Thanks, Chicano. We get to party with you for your birthday. Yeah. I dab top shelf concentrate and use shake or bulk ounces for infusing. So curious about adding my keef in, but not sure how to ballpark percentage. Probably from, 25 to 32% flour. Keef is usually like 50. You know what, man? Guess what? That's why listen, I wrote this book. You can't write this book without having the work experience that I do. Does that make sense? Like this is from years and years of people just asking me questions and me asking questions and, you know, talking to labs and organizing it in a way that's useful for a lot of people. That was the goal. Okay, so on page 33, good number, we love page 33 of the book. Come up close for you. There's a section on concentrates, right? People always like to comment to me when they see me cooking with flour, talking to you bros. It's always men. It's always men. I'm wagging my finger at you. I don't know why. I do know why, but it's lame. So tell your fellow men to cut it out. They're always like, cook with concentrates. Just use a concentrate. Okay, yeah, I get it. Literally how I started my edible company, Marigold Sweets. I tell that story in the introduction about Mary, my friend Mary, giving me a big bag of cold water hash. Okay, so here are all of the concentrates that I know of because they're always coming up with new stuff every day. Their average potencies, like obviously it just really depends on a lot of variables. So you can't, like, to say you can make accurately dosed edibles without lab testing is not true. You can't do that. You can make an educated guess. You're always going to be guessing unless you have lab testing. And there's still going to be variability even with lab testing, right? Because one cookie might be different than another cookie. Maybe you put just slightly more in that cookie. So the variables are so numerous. That's why this isn't studied in, there's no scientists going, you know what, I want to research how to get the resin of cannabis into butter and how long it takes. No one's doing that. Why would they do that? That's not where you spend research dollars, and who's going to fund it? Tell me. You know who's going to fund it? Book publishers. Maybe, if this sells well. They will. You want to know how I sold this? Because Bon Appetit's cookbook did pretty well. I had nothing really to do with it, but you all, I think I know a lot of people love it, so that's great. And that helped me sell my book. And because if they know that the world wants cannabis content, if they know this is what we want, hey, we want this kind of education. Hey, YouTube, screw you. We're going to still watch this woman. We're still going to watch her show, even though we can't give super chats directly. And guess what? It's better for me if you send them via Venmo, because AdSense, sometimes they take 50% out with Apple's charge. So, fine. They don't want to monetize me. Good riddance. Anyway, I go on so many tangents. It's just one of those days, my friends. I'm really on one today. So I just want to warn you, I'm going to try my best to get through this recipe, but I'm in a mood, and the concentrate chapter section is page 33 in the book. You can get it. The pinned comment. Oh, I didn't pin a comment for Twitch, but you can find this book on Amazon. You can find it at Barnes and Noble. You can find it pretty much everywhere that books are sold, unless you're in a country that, doesn't allow cannabis. And to that I say I'm sorry. Okay. All right, we're going to do the turnt tincture, but we got a decarb. So I'm going to set my oven. We're going to do it convection because I want this to go faster. And we're not going to do it for very long anyway because the flour is so old, okay? So this is the method I like to do to decarb. You don't have to do this method. but I find it works really well. Oh, and I need to, you guys, we've got to do the phone whole thing. Oh, it's a whole day. Today is a day, okay? Today is a day. We're doing it all. Got to get these mops over there. Got my, all right, phone. And this is the, okay, DJ. We're going to do this. It's going to work, and it's going to be so awesome. I love I'm talking to myself. I know you're supposed to use the this camera, but I'm always worried it's not getting me. But I think I just have to, turn this on. Put this, like that. You guys are going to be in my show. Oops. Oh, wait, no, here's the turn on button. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that's right. I can look there. Okay, so I think that's kind of looking okay. You guys can kind of see what's going on here. But I want it to not get me right now. This is what's hard is I can't. We're just going to put it right here, man. I can't put it too down far, right? Like towards the... Shit. Oop. I think that's as good as I can do. Okay, so we're gonna record. You guys, we're doing it all. Oh, and I need to make sure it's not on slow-mo, because last time I did slow-mo, I did that whole intro to this camera, right? And it was on slow-mo. It's not silly. Okay, so I take the buds. And you're on B cam too. Okay, good. I just break them up a little bit. You don't really have to do this. Like, just break them apart a little. I just like to have it so they spread out a little bit more. But really, those trichomes, right? Like, you don't want to touch the weed too much, handle it too much. That's why grinders have keef catches. But I just want the surface. There we go. We're ready to decarb. So the oven's at 220. We're doing convection, which means the fan is going. We're going to do a shorter amount of time. This weed is pretty old. And I know it's not top shelf, people. And just make a little pouch, a little parcel. I like to use a stasher bag. Why are we doing this? Remember when I was talking about CBN? We're trying to get air out. We're trying to protect the flour a little bit. And so that's pretty airtight. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna pop this in the oven. Let's get it decarbing. I need to hop up here somehow. Let me get a step stool. All right, so we got our flour decarbing. we have the Everclear, ever clearing, and basically the higher the proof, the better. The higher the proof, the more you're going to extract. So I live in California. Unfortunately, the proof is not so high. This is 120. And remember, be careful when you're cooking with alcohol, especially high proof alcohol. You just want to be careful. It's highly flammable. So disclaimer. And like you could use different types of alcohol as long as it's high enough proof. You're just, if you use something with flavor, like Bacardi 151, it's going to taste like that. And you got to decide. Oh, wait, I left this on. Oops, I'll turn that off. All right. Let me check my chat. Wow, there's a lot of people here today. Hi. Without the book, you are powerless. Thanks. I do this every Saturday. I use it every Saturday. Where's all the helpers? Nina, Maha, the other girl. Hey, Michelle. I'm not rich. I'll say that. So I can't really afford anyone else. And, I don't know. I don't mind doing the one woman show. It's kind of fun for me. I get to, that way if someone has like, oh, there's a concert, I'm here every Saturday. I'm very committed to this. I like what I do. And I do my other work during the week, but I don't have a 9 to 5. I could go get one, and I would have to go get one if I kept hiring people. It wasn't like growing the club enough and the stream and all of that. And everyone helped me grow. Each person helped the club like evolve and grow. And now I'm at a point where I have technology, like I can just go, oh my goodness, now I've got that second camera, and then go, oh, I'm back. And I don't have to I felt like bitchy being like, can you change the camera? Can you change, you know what I mean? And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So, and I'm generous. And so I love you guys, but I haven't been making any money from this. So I was not making money and then losing money. Does that make sense? So it's operating at a loss and running around and doing this for 4 hours every Saturday. And you're looking at your bank account and you're like, I'm at a loss here. And the one thing I could cut if I wanted to keep doing this, which I could always get a 9 to 5, I guess. It doesn't really work for how I like to live my life, but yeah, I can't. I mean, Nina she didn't want any money. And like other people were like, don't pay me, but if you're if you're going to do that, then you can't expect them to come every Saturday. Right? And I like paying people. I would like this to have, like, if we had hundreds of people watching, like, okay, who I am. So do not judge me for this. But I wanted to hear what this person, I'm going to say his name and only once, was saying after all of the stuff that's been happening lately. His name is Nick Fuentes. And the amount of super chats that guy gets, holy shit. People just, so, I have hopes. I'm like, I'm not that's disgusting to me, whatever. He is disgusting to me. but the streaming model clearly works. And I'm like, okay, so I'm just going to grow this. And right now, in order to keep it going, I'm a one-woman show. I'm a one-woman show. And I feel like it's fun. I don't have to worry if I feel like I'm on borrowed time if I have someone else here. Like it's like, oh, I can't just like shoot the shit. Like we've just been fucking shooting the shit for an hour, over an hour. We've just been, about an hour we've been shooting the shit. I wouldn't feel like I could do that if there's someone here because like I know they've got other things to do. I guess I have other things to do, but I'm at home, so I'm fine. Feel good. I'm going to figure out how to make these cannoli. The hell I'm going to do. Funnel cake cannoli. We got that decarbing, and we're going to do a sugar. Oops. And we're going to take, and we'll do the milk. We'll do the flour. We'll put the flour in the alcohol for the tincture, right? To do the sugar, and then we'll take the leftover flour from that because it'll still have potency on it, and we'll put it in the milk and then put that into the funnel cake, okay? How's that sound? I think that sounds good. Thanks, Justice. Yeah. Fraggle Rock, really? That's funny. Your shows are usually 3 hours. I know. Right? They're long. So it's a long show. So imagine you're working for 3 hours, and this is just what you see live. Before we're live, I'm setting all of this up. I'm the grip too. So I'm setting up the lights. I have 3 lights on me right now. I have 2 cameras. I have to have all the cords and everything set up, the audio, make sure my Rode is charged, put the intro video in, which I make in Canva, and then I put that into Premiere Pro so I can have the music with it, and then update the credits because sometimes, people join the Edibles Club, and if you're a member of the Edibles Club, paid member, you're in the credits of my show. So I update those credits, and then make sure I got boobs, baby. Put the makeup on. Saturdays, I don't do my hair. I put it up because that's my schedule is Wednesdays is clean. Wednesdays is clean hair day. Saturdays, I'm cooking. So I don't want my hair down anyway. Because then I'd get comments like, ew, you're getting hair in the food. And so I just, don't do that. Boop. And, that's it. I also cook Froofy. Cool. Buy the book. It's great. I have a bunch of other ones, but V's has the most usable recipes. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Do you cook with RSO? Yes. Dino Nugs 420. Yeah, we've cooked with RSO on this show. If I can get it. Usually they don't. California, it's like they'll have FICO or FSO, whatever. So someone was like, you should have had an RSO recipe in the cookbook. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I feel like it's daunting enough for people. But everyone has an opinion. I don't think I can take this boop yet. It's setting up. We need to get this kind of started before I can take another boop. Because otherwise we're going to be here until tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to make a tincture. Only infused hair in my food, please. Gross. No, we're not doing any infused hair in the food. Okay, so boo-boo. I want all my clear bowls. And we're going to do this. I'm not going to make that much funnel cake batter because, well, I don't want that much funnel cake. I don't want to make too many of these. Ooh, okay, that's our flour. Let me make sure I get this on camera because people are always like, did you decarb? And I'm like, yes, I did. Okay. Probably could have decarbed a little longer, but... Oops, that almost went to the outro. Okay. It smells amazing. I'm not gonna lie. It smells great. Okay, so let's weigh this out. Very sweet. I have a better milligram scale that's not better. This one's good for weighing like in between. I can do it on this too, but I just want to see how much flour this is. How much are we cooking with? I didn't realize my comments, my videos on Facebook were going viral. That was new to me. And the people were very not nice there. There was a lot of bros being like, you can't do that. You can't do that. You're ruining everything. And that was fun. Anyway, so I don't know if I want to go viral there. Although, I can put my book link in there, which is cool. So, 0. Okay, so it's like, it's an eighth. About an eighth of weed. 3.72. You're gonna be like, what? And if I wish I had ordered, we're gonna have to do some lab testing on this, but I was gonna put this in the cookbook actually. But I wanted to do, if you put your tincture, so we're not gonna do 3 grams in this, or actually, yes, we'll do all of this. Why not? 3.72. We'll put it into the alcohol at first, and it's not gonna get all of that potency. You guys can see, yes. And then we'll take some Everclear and just pour it over top. I'm not really measuring right now. The tincture recipe is in my cookbook. That is 100 milliliters, roughly. We're gonna give that a little stir. And it's really about agitation. Now, if I had put that Everclear or whatever alcohol you're using in the freezer, high proof alcohol in the freezer, got it really cold, we would be extracting less of the chlorophyll and that kind of green flavor, which, you know, for something like a sugar, I think it's worth doing because of the flavor. But we're not going to do that today, mainly because I've been dilly-dallying. What I was going to say is that I really wanted to put in the book using a jewelry cleaner, a sonic jewelry cleaner. So if you want to make your tincture more potent without using a higher proof, if you have a high enough proof, you're going to get all the potency off. I have the charts in my book for like proof, how much potency you get by proof. And with high enough potency, it works really, really well. If you want to improve the extraction without increasing the proof, maybe you can't. You're like me, you're in California. You can get a sonic jewelry cleaning machine and it will vibrate off the trichomes. So that, you know, the resin, it gets it off. And that's the point. That's what we're trying to do. We're not trying to extract plant matter. We're not trying to extract the chlorophyll. I had so many comments on my Zaza poppers saying, oh, your butter's not green. Cool, it's not supposed to be. Trichomes aren't green. And like I said, I'm going to save this flour. We're going to put it in the milk and heat it up in the milk. So that's our tincture. That's a very quick and dirty tincture. I do it longer in my cookbook. You can follow the instructions there for how to make it more precise than I just did. But I'm just riffing right now. I'm riffing on this. So we can use this sugar in the actual funnel cake, jump to recipe. So we're doing 2 extractions on this, right? In the milk and in the sugar. So we only need 2 tablespoons of sugar. And so we're going to put this in the least amount of sugar possible so that it's still a sand. And let's see if I should probably do it by weight. I'm going to weigh this sugar out. My scale's all fucked up because it's moving here. There. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the... There we go. Don't argue with me. Tear, motherfucker. Thank you. Okay. Ugh, fucking A. Okay, so we're gonna do half a cup to no, because that'll be not enough. So basically, let's start with half a cup and I'll add, we'll need at least a cup. And we can do a little math. I always forget to do it, but we can do it. You can all see. I'm going to pour this tincture over our sugar. And that might have been, we need more sugar. It's okay. Don't panic. It's organic. And the higher the proof, the more careful you need to be with this process. Let's do another, what? Probably a cup. I'm just weighing the sugar because I want to know how much I'm putting in here. So I can kind of calculate potency. Not that I wanted 2 cups of can of sugar, but whatever. I should have used less alcohol. So we'll do 1.5 cups to see if that'll soak up enough of that. Okay. That was another 100 grams of sugar. And you want it like a wet sand. So that's looking a little better. Let me move this out of the way. That's better. So we're going to try and not add any more sugar, mainly because I don't want a bunch of weed sugar, but I would have it a little drier than this. I call it stone sugar in the book. All right, so we got to bake it, and you don't have to. We could just leave this out on a pan and you could stir it. You could put it in a dehydrator. That'll work too. I don't have the patience or the time, and this is pretty low proof, so I'm not worried about it catching fire, like catching on fire. But that's definitely a concern if you're using your oven, which is going to blast gas, right? I need to clean this pan, I'm sorry. And it's also, anyway, what am I saying? It's gonna blast gas, and then it's flammable. So just be careful. Dehydrator is like the safest bet to do it, but I don't have a dehydrator, and I don't have the patience to just like let it sit and stir it. No. So we're gonna bake it a little bit. And you know, I didn't decarb it very long, but guess what we're doing right now? We're baking it. Guess what that's gonna do? It's gonna decarb it some more. So I clean this. You could put some parchment down, I guess, but I'm not going to. Let's see what everyone is saying. Hi. Hi, Eddie. Hi, Auntie. How are you? ¿Cómo stai? Tutto a posto. Okay, so I'm going to pour this into my pan, the sugar. It's kind of like a slushy. It looks like a lime slushy. But it's going to turn into, just trust the process is what I would say. Spread it out so that this doesn't take as long. The more you spread it out, more surface area, expose it, and then we're going to bake it. Okay? And I should check what my temperature is in my oven. I think I put it at 180 in the cookbook. I'm going to put convection on because I really want this to go quickly. The stone sugar is going to be in the pot pantry. Pot pantry. Mota milk will need too. So turnt tincture, right? So I did it up to 28 days. I did it up to a month, and it didn't do shit. I'll tell you that. Time was not so much. I mean, it did a little bit. We're talking like 2.2 something milligrams to 2.7, like we're talking less than a milligram of difference. But that's per gram, so you could argue it's worth it, but the flavor also gets gross. Stone sugar, page 77. Love that number too. This calls for 3 cups. So we basically cut this in half. We did 1.5 cups. We're going to say we did a 1/4 cup of tincture. What we do, 100 milliliters, which is half a cup about. And that's why it was too much. Oh wait, we're going to put this in the oven. I needed more sugar. So normally it would be double that amount, right? So we'd have double the amount of sugar with the amount of tincture I put, but I don't want to make 3 cups. I don't want to do that. Then I got all this sugar. What am I going to do? So we're doing 1.5 cups, and let's do a little math. Why not? Let's do a little math. So we're going to do, hi J-Mid from New Zealand. Awesome. I want to pull up my calculator. Oh, let me turn this off. I have really long videos, which is super annoying to edit. I'm going to pull up my calculator and I'm going to, so we had 3.7 and where we're saying it was 150 milligrams. It was 24% they said. Let's say it was really 20 and then we minus, so I'm going to say 150 is about right. Okay. So, and that makes 555 and that sounds really cool. That's an angel number. So 555 for that. And we've got 55 concurrent viewers right now. So there you go. So 555 milligrams, but then that tincture was only really going to get, 120 proof for like a couple minutes, 1 milligram per gram. So it's probably like 100 in there. If that was 18%, yeah, that's about right. And that was 6 grams into 100 grams of alcohol, which is about 100 milliliters of alcohol. So 1.25. And then that would be it's going to be about 555 divided by, okay, so 555 divided by, because it's not 555, right? We didn't get the full infusion on that. We extracted of that 120 milligrams THC per milliliter of tincture. Oh, I did the percentage for butter. I thought I did it for proof. That would have been good for me to do. Next one. 460 milligrams THC per tablespoon, 120, 60 milligrams. 3 grams of flour for 10 minutes at room temperature, 60 milliliters. So it'll be a little bit, probably be like 40, 50 milligrams per tablespoon based on what I'm reading here. And so per tablespoon of tincture, right? 40 to 50 per tablespoon, and we put half a cup. So let's say it's, I'm going to figure it out in a couple of ways. I'm going to do like a 60%. Oh, wait. I'm going to take that 555 divided by, or no. I'm going to say we got a 60% extraction. Why am I saying that? I'm looking here and I'm seeing 120 proof out of, got 60 milligrams. It's got 105 milligrams. That's not the right way to do it. Because what percent? That would be 7.5. 80 proof does not get a good extraction, FYI. 105. Well, we're going to try it this way. We're guesstimating, people. So I think it's going to be about 40 milligrams per tablespoon. Let's see if I were to figure it out this way. 120 proof per tablespoon. Yeah, yeah. I think it's about 40 milligrams per tablespoon is what I'm going to get. Oh, wait. Well, yeah, because that would be in the tincture too. And then we put that. Okay, so wait. Just hold your horses, babes. Times 0.6. So I took the 555, which was the amount of THC in the flour total. I times that by 0.6 for the amount of extraction. I think I'm getting like a 60% extraction, although I should figure out what it is here. 180 into 60 milliliters. 180 into 60 milliliters, and we got 60. And with the total of 180. So it was like a 33% extraction. So maybe that's too high of an extraction that I'm calculating. So let's say 30% extraction in that. And then we put that into the tincture, and then that went into the cup and a half of sugar, which is 16. There's 8 tablespoons in a cup. Or no, 16 tablespoons in a cup. So 1624 divided by 24 tablespoons in a cup and a half, right? And that's about 7 milligrams per tablespoon. All right, it's not that much because we're not going to make this full batch. Maybe we'll make this sweeter. We're just going to make it sweeter. I also could have saved some of that tincture. Oh, that's what I should have done. That was stupid of me. I should have saved some of that tincture and just put the tincture into the batter, because the alcohol will help make the funnel cake lighter. I'm gonna pop some alcohol into it anyway, but that's just an FYI. We totally could have just done that. Madam Drown. Thank you. What did you say? Let me read what you said. It's so interesting that it's coming through this way. You wanted to hear the sound. Can you hear it? Could you hear it on my, it's just my mailbox coming through. And let me put you on the board, Madam Drum. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. Let's keep going. I also don't know what I do with my little lipstick. Oh, it's right here. Oh, you didn't hear it. I'm sorry. Make more to make it more potent. Let me see if I have anything else in here I can use. Sometimes I have little things kind of sneaking around that are infused that I need to use. Ow, my knees. I did exercise yesterday. I definitely need my powdered sugar though. I guess I've used up all of my little things. That's good. That's a good thing. Right? Right. Okay, cool. Let's keep this party going. Getting out the powdered sugar, definitely gonna need that. I don't want to decarb more flour, Petra. I would, but it's okay. We're gonna put this into milk though. And how much milk do I want to use? These just won't be very potent. I don't have a problem with that. 1 cup of milk or more if needed. See note. This is literally, I don't know if it's good. We're about to find out. We're infusing this recipe right now. Sugar spun run. If your batter is too thick, add additional milk as needed until your batter reaches a pourable consistency. Some people have needed to add as much as 1/2 to 3/4 cup of milk. Wow, that's quite a lot, lady. Okay, so we're gonna start with 1/2 cup of milk because we're cutting this in half. 1/2 cup because it's getting cut in half. And we're just gonna put it right into that same thing because, let me look at this. I might have to add more sugar to this because it's getting all liquidy. Fuck, I didn't want to have to do that. So much sugar. All right, everybody, follow my recipes. Don't do what I just did, which is we might hold out. Let me see if I stir it. We're gonna hold out because I don't want to decrease the potency. I'm almost tempted to pour some of this alcohol off and just put it into the bowl, and that we're gonna make this here because we need liquid anyway. I'm being so messy right now, but I don't care. We're gonna take this messy Nessies in the kitchen. We're gonna take some of this, liquid tincture sugar. It's like a simple syrup. And we're gonna put that in there and just bake off this because it was just a little. Is way too much water, or way too much alcohol, but I can smell the alcohol. Basically what we're trying to do is, we're evaporating the alcohol. That's all this is. And then what happens is the resin from the plant gets shellacked to the outside to the sugar crystals. And so we're trying to stir it up, and as it dries out more and more, it'll look more like sugar and less like slushy. And then we'll have, what did I do with that milk? We'll grind it up and we'll make some sugar out of it. Stone sugar. Funnel cake is fair food. That's right. Okay, so I'm going to do 1/2 cup of milk. I think we're gonna need more because she was like, you're gonna need more. And we're gonna take this flour. Let's take this. We'll do. Oh, got another super chat. I'm recording this. You guys can see pouring this milk. That's just flour. We're gonna put some more flour in here anyway. And that was the flour from the tincture. We're waste not, want notting. Okay? Because we want to just try to get all of that potency off. So we're going to heat that up. Oops, I got to get my... Yes, my pilot's out on this burner. Yes, it's annoying. So we're going to put this on pretty low. We don't want it to get boiling. You don't want to overboil your milk or burn it. And this pot is very small and it likes to get hot. This is not how I say to do it in the cookbook. I say to use a double boiler. You should listen to me in my cookbook. All right, let's get this stuff out of the way. We might need some more milk with this batter is what she's saying. I don't want to pour it yet until I know for show. And put that back there. Let's see what else we need for this recipe. You heard that time. Okay, so let me check the inbox here. Eddie Moretti. Big super chat from Eddie Moretti. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Going in green. Right here. Huge super chat from Eddie Moretti. Thank you so much. And what does he say to me? Fun funnel cake experiment. We love you. Thank you. I love you too. Thank you everyone for being here and watching me and supporting this stream. It really means a lot. I love my work. I do. I enjoy this. It's fun. He's cutting corners for a superior product. I'm cutting corners because I want to. All right, so how much flour does she want us to use? And I think we should use cake flour. I don't know if that's a good idea, but we're gonna fucking try it out. She says 2 cups of flour. So we're gonna do a cup, because again, we're cutting this in half. I wonder if you want more gluten structure because it's funnel cake. And it's not like real cake where you want it to be delicate. It's funnel cake. So we're gonna take the regular flour and we're gonna put a cup of regular flour. Because it says 2 cups, but a cup. So I say 120 grams is a cup of flour, but everyone's different. Can't forget the sugar. Can't forget the milk. Okay. All right. So we got a cup of flour. We already have a little bit of sugar in there. And I kind of want this to come like here, if you guys don't mind. So we get a different angle. Bring it up a little bit. Okay. So we have this half a cup. And I put a little bit of that tincture, sugary tincture in there. Oh, and we need baking powder. Usually you should have all this stuff out before you start, but I didn't do that. 1 teaspoon. So we only need half a teaspoon of baking powder. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Stir your milk. Oh yeah, 1 large egg. Should have brought this out of the fridge. Oh well. And we're gonna beat it. Beat it. Well, this is egg. You want to be messy? That's cool. You came to the right kitchen, Eggy. I like to get, like you can tell if you came from a family anyway, of teachers scraping the eggs out. Okay, we got boop, boop, boo, and then vanilla. So it says... I'm going to put this in here with that. And we'll use a different spatula, because how many rubber spatulas can I dirty? So we got our egg in there. I don't know why they said to mix it separately. I wouldn't do that. I would just crack it right in. Because like I didn't need to dirty another bowl. Please, I don't need any help making more dishes. Let's add a little bit of, oh shit. Ooh, fuck my milk. I want to show people what not to do. Let me show you guys, because you can't see. I'm just showing my camera. So here's our milk. Looks pretty good to me. Whole milk. And we're gonna bendiciones. Bendiciones. What does that mean? Okay, so vanilla. Okay, that was a lot. Don't know who you think you are. That was another good song. I said, who do you think you are? Do you think you are? Sorry. You have got to. Obviously, I was a huge Spice Girls fan growing up. So... anyway, take this here Mota milk. You could use cheesecloth. I'm not that fussy. And, this flour has been through it. We infused it into alcohol. We put it into milk. I think it's served its time with us. Well, okay? If there were of 555 milligrams of THC potentially in here, I think we got a good amount of it. And if not, oh well. It was swag. All right. And then we have to put our sugar, right? Thank you. I like being on, oh, you guys didn't see enough, sorry. We're gonna put a little bit of sugar, and then I definitely think we need more milk. So I'm actually gonna add just like, like a capful of this Everclear, because I'm not lying when I say alcohol, lightens batter. I'm not saying that just because I would be sponsored by Everclear. I'm saying that because that's the science of it. So we're going to do a little bit of that. We're going to do a little bit of milk until it suits our fancy. I should have added it more slowly. Okay. Oh, that must have been from the milk. I was like, what is that? Okay, funnel cake. Do your thing. What do you guys think? More pourable it needs to be? Let's let it sit for a second. I know it's got baking powder in it, so that's not ideal, really. This sugar is gonna take too long. We're just gonna take it wet because it doesn't matter, okay? But we're gonna I'm gonna show you the full process. We'll keep this going while we're streaming and see if I can make it work even when it's this wet. It might not work because I put too much alcohol, but well, you know what's gonna happen? It's just gonna keep boiling off. Okay, so we're gonna take this wet sugar because I don't mind a little alcohol going into my batter. So this is very loose. Ooh. And we're doing such a low temperature, right? So this is our sugar, not totally dry. It's a wet batter, and that's cool. Okay? And it's only 1 tablespoon, it said, which seems like not a lot, but we won't mess with her recipe too much. All right, let's keep this shit going. Turn it up a little bit. And then stir that in. What's everyone saying? Happy Italian American Month. Wow. Hi, welcome, Alicia. I'm making edibles. I'm an edible maker. If you're new here, I cook with cannabis. So this is all infused. And we're making funnel cake cannoli. What that is, I don't know yet, but I'm trying to decide if this is drizz enough. I think it is. I think that looks pretty perfect to me. Should keep this because I don't want to clean more dishes. And I'm trying to think of how I want to drizz this too. So we're going to do that. That's our batter ready to go. Harry Lee, this is basically pancake batter. Like pancake batter is more precious. Is that what you do? I'll be honest, I've never made funnel cake before. It's my first funnel cake. Oh, I want to turn this off. It's gonna be really annoying to edit later, but oh well. Okay. Try and dry this up. Should I do my ricotta now? I think we're okay with doing that. We also have this ricotta, and that's what we'll use this sugar in, is we'll put it in the ricotta, okay? If we can, and hopefully, oh, there we go, another super chat. Hey, it's working. Harry Lee. Boop, boop. Okay, I'll boop, boop for you. Hey, you doing anything special for your birthday? I'm going to hang out with you guys. That's what I'm doing. Hanging out with all of you. Maybe we'll make the forget my birthday cake from my cookbook. Harry, I'm going to put a heart next to you. For that, and I'll take a little boop. Drink some water. I gotta go here and come here. I have an app for this one. I need to clean the Puffco though. I have the proxy I can use. It just doesn't hit quite as hard. All right, let's hit this boop. I'm gonna turn the oven, this on actually, And we're gonna figure this out together, people, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I've never done this before. I don't know if anyone's done this before. Why would you do this? It's crazy. It's a little loco, but that's okay. What are we gonna do? Just want to get my tools before I boop, because otherwise I'll be in trouble. Let me see if I need to. I haven't made cannolis in a while, so. Oh, it's not cannolis. Cannoli is already plural. Singular is cannolo. And then, plural is cannoli. And then, because it's masculine. In Latin languages, they do gender. Oh, there's something in my oil. So, boop, plastic. That's not good. They have, it's all gendered, everything. So, all right. I got those. I'm going to try and do, here's what I'm thinking. Let's talk about this together, okay? Let's talk about it as a team. I was thinking I do a circle of the funnel cake, right? In the hot oil. And then I take either I do the circle in this, or I just do the circle freestyle, and then I put this on it, and with like tongs, here's what I was thinking. All of this is totally, you wanna know why it's crazy? Because fucking oil is hot. So I was thinking I put it down, like put this on top, right, of the funnel cake once I do that. Then I take the tongs and I kind of hold it around it. You see? And I clamp it. Okay? And that's what, that's the plan, Stans, unless you think of something else. Okay? Unless you think of something else and can help me out. This is funny. It's weed sugar. And let's not forget about our weed sugar. Actually, you know what? It is gonna, I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. We got things everywhere. I don't think I need this scale anymore. I can make some more room for myself. Right, you guys? Keep it tidy. And, this is my phone. All the things. Oh, another super chat. Oh, wait. I'm so confused. That's so nice. Thank you. That was from Miranda. So that's, but, you know, she zelled me. That's so nice. Thank you. Oh. Now, Miranda insisted on not getting paid, but I still paid her because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I want you guys to know, I don't care if they begged me not to pay them. I was going to pay them. I can't, you can't do that. You ask someone, my last name means worked. I've worked a lot and different jobs, and I value people's time. So I like, you know, Miranda drove really far to get here. She gave up her Saturday with her family to come and hang out and like boop around with the cameras and shit. And it's a lot of work. So anyway, we're going back to our discussion from the beginning and we don't need to. All right, let's press to heat. We're doing it. We're doing it, baby. We're booping it. I gotta make the chat a little bit smaller up there. Thank you, Miranda. I'm putting you on the board. I'm assuming that was for this. And I hope you know there was nothing about you, because you were really awesome. And I was so grateful you hopped in when you did, because oops. Huge super chat from Miranda. Miranda believes in the club. I love you, girl. Thank you. You know what this takes. It's a whole rigmarole. And I'm like booping. We're going to see, Miranda. We're going to find out. Like, oh my God. That was intense. Oh, let me turn this down. Sorry, shouldn't do that. All right. So, where's our oil at? Where's our oil at? It's only at 240 actually, so we can turn this up a little bit. And I'm gonna check on our sugar. Ricky T, Fraggle Rock. Okay, so the sugar is doing a thing, and we're just gonna keep going with it, because I hope, I don't know, it looks like it's turning into caramel. Did I mess this up because I didn't put enough sugar? This is why you always follow my recipes. I was like, I don't want to do that much sugar. We're going to keep going though, because I think it is drying out. Like, what else is going to happen? I'm not taking it high enough to turn to caramel. So I just think the liquids are going to slowly, painfully slowly evaporate. But hopefully by the time we make the filling, by the time we get to the filling part, the sugar needs to be done, okay? All right. Hey, Petra. Hey, Fraggle. Everyone's here. I booped it up. You can't see the board because of the chat. Should I move it over here? Let me see. Let me show you guys. Does that better? Oops. And then I can stand here and be like, that's better, right? Actually, that's better because usually I stand here, so I'm blocking the board anyway. Look at this. Teamwork makes the dream work, but we will make the chat a little smaller because it's just kind of big up in there. We can see the board on the A-cam. Now you can because I just put it there. Everyone loves the board. You want to know why? Because that's some old school stuff, okay? The board is, I don't know what to tell you. That's like chalk. Brings me back. We're only at 278. We want this to be like 360, you know, like what you bake at. 350. But you go a little higher because then when you drop it, and we got to get this guy ready too. Get your spider. Get your spider. And I need to get this back into the digi. because we can't miss this, people. I hope it's clean on my phone. I know this is not what to use, but we're doing it. Okay, and there we go. Okay. Let me check this. 288. I hope this is accurate. 300. That's better. That's sounding more accurate. What are you saying? Oh, God, really? Do I have to go hide you? I'm going to put you in timeout for 10 minutes, Josh. But if you do it again, I'll just kick you out. I don't care. No qualms about it. I kind of want it to track me, though. So let me see if I go like this. Let me go. I want it like this. And have it. Because then it can track what's going on. What's going on? Okay. Okay. Let's check our temp. Is that in your way? Not really. Let's check. Oh, yeah. Oops. Here, let me move this stuff over here. Put on that. Oops. I literally put it on my teeth. Anyway. Good thing I got cameras everywhere. Okay, let's keep it there, because that's cute. Oop, it's hot. Okay, let's turn it off for a second. And we're going to try this. You guys can kind of see Instagram. Sorry. You have to come over. How am I going to do this? I should put it in a pastry bag, and then I have to pinch it. Didn't really think this through, everyone. Let's do it this way. I did, but then I forgot to get the thing I wanted. I turned the heat off because it's getting hot. We're going to pour this batter into a pastry bag. Not all the way, because I don't want to, it's harder to work with, right? What the fuck are we going to do here? Well, let's just figure it out together. Okay? All right. I have never done this. Let's get these things close. Keep this close. What's my temp? Too hot. Too hot to handle. It's okay. We've got this nearby. Okay. Small, Vanessa, small. Small. Drizz it. Hands have got it. No, it's not drizzling. Oh, it's sticking to the bottom. Oh! Okay. No. That didn't work. Put it together. It smells great though. Here's what I gotta say. Smells good. Okay, we fucked up. This is not the way. That's not the way. Okay, it's okay. It's the first pancake, everybody. It's the first pancake. All right? It's the first pancake. And I'm just gonna put this in here like the good little batter it is. And I want to bring Instagram a little bit over so they can see a little better. There we go. Okay. All right, so that was in the move. But, and I don't need very much batter because that's quite a lot of funnel cake. All right, we didn't do it. That wasn't right. How am I going to do this? I definitely think I have to put this like in there and use this as a guide. See if I can just put it. Okay, okay. I see what I'm going to do. All right. Let me pull this real quick. Don't worry. It won't be wasted. It's just inaugural fun. And look at it, it's really got some shape to it after it comes off. So we can do some stuff after it. And I could even shape it in the oil with that. I needed a squirt bottle. Shit. Maybe I can get one DoorDashed here. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. One, I want to get the rest of that stuff out because I want it to look pretty. And keep the oil clean. Okay. And two, let's try putting this circle in. Okay, circle in. What's my temp? Very good. 370. That's what we wanted. And then, okay, how am I going to get this into a circle though? Okay, that's doing something. And then we've got to close it on itself. How are we going to do that, you guys? No. Maybe we're just going to use the ricotta as glue and just keep it circular. That's our goal today with this. Or I could possibly, as it gets more stable, put a dab of it there and then put it together. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I have some right here. So I could take the batter and then kind of come here. And it's not cooked, right? That batter. And we're going to just put it there. I don't know if you guys even see what I'm doing. This is totally bonkers. And then we're going to take this. Now it's a little more sturdy. Come on. And close it. And hold it. Yeah. Hold it together. But I don't see the holes here for the cannoli, really. But we're going to hold that. We're committing. This is only the second one, my friends. We're doing it. What do y'all think? Did you see what I did there? Okay, so I took that batter, but we need to fry it. And we need to turn up this fry oil. And I put too much batter. Okay, so it's, okay. Too much batter. Needs to be thinner. The batter needs to be thinner, maybe? It looks pretty good to me. It's looking pretty good. Also, what are we even doing? I know it's not a funnel cake cannoli yet, but I feel like I still deserve funnel cake right now for where we are. I didn't know what to call it with like a weed pun, you guys. Oops. Like fucked up funnel cake? I don't know. But look at this funnel cake. Can you guys see? It's not a confetti funnel cake yet, but I am messy Nessie. Messy Nessie. Anyway, gonna eat it. Mmm! I don't know if you hear the crunch. Don't get distracted and burn your fucking... It's okay, we're gonna eat it too. It got a little darker than I wanted. That is so good. Wow. Okay. Give me a second. I mean, fuck, anything fried is good. Let's be for real. Let me check on our sugar. Let me show you guys. Here's our sugar. See how this slushy is turning more into sugar? Just dry it out. I got the convection on, the fan on. And there you go. Keep going, but look at that. See? I just want to show you guys because people like to make it so complicated. Someone said they're like, my roommate went to college for this. I'm like, oh, really? For edibles? And there's just so many ways to skin a cat. That's the idiom, right? There's so many ways to do things, just like there's so many ways to cook a chicken. There's a lot of ways to cook with this herb. And, you know, some methods I think are better than others. Call me whatever you want, but okay, we got to do it thinner. Lots of shit going on today. Okay, we like it. I want to tell you, I want to be for real right now. I'm going to be for so real. And I don't have a contract with them right now. We don't have anything going on right now. The reason that it has that crunch is from the alcohol. And it pushes out just a little bit in the batter. And there's some in vanilla extract, but putting just a little bit more, just a splash, to your fry batter really helps to push out because it's so volatile. We're talking about volatility. Ethanol is really volatile. So it has, you know, that's why we're using the freezing point of it impacts how the tincture extracts. Temperature plays a real play, right? Is a really at play here. I found more so than doing like long infusions, doing different temperatures. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have such an annoying thing. Okay, let me try another one. We're gonna do less, substantially less. Let's go for 3. Active tack performance. Okay, well, fuck off. Okay. Let's try a little less batter. Stop. Okay, she's dignified. She's dignified. You can't see, but I need to show you. Oops, don't ruin your camera. She is dignified. Okay, let's do the technique that we did, right? I think we can make it work, but she is hot. So we're gonna turn it down. Here, some extra batter here. So we can fuse it together. What am I even doing, people? Keep it together, but then I still need a circle. Do I need the tubes? I think the tubes are gonna complicate matters, but we might try some tubes. Because it's like not fully structured, this one. I think I did something here. I don't want to give up on it because it really does look a bit like a cannoli shell, I must say. But if I'm going to be able to pipe into it, time will only tell. Stay tuned to the highest cooking show. Careful with those words. Around. Okay, see, it's like it's not quite a circle. It's not quite a cylinder. It's more of like, I don't know what we're doing with that. Okay, there's another option. There's another option. We put it on, we drizz it on this. Or we use the tube. Let me see what you guys are saying. A neutral alcohol. Yeah, high proof alcohol. High proof. I use Everclear because I got bottles and bottles of it. And it's a good one here. And oops. Nah, we're going to keep going. Keep going. Keep your... What do we think? Do we try the tube and we put it kind of around the tube? But how can I do that? I don't think I can do that. Or I drop the tube on it. I put it in the thing, take the thing off, drop the tube on. That's what we're gonna do. You guys ready? We're gonna try it again. Try it again. I think I needed a little bit more, but not much. Oops, okay. Yeah, we got, and then I'm gonna take this off. Right? Take it off. And here's what I'm going to do. I might put a little bit more on this, then drop it. So it'll like kind of, drop that one on the floor. So we're not doing that one. Got two more. So we're going to go, oh shit. It's too hot, my oil. Okay, but maybe this was a happy accident because it might be better that I left it. I think I need slightly, I'm like being a little too timid with the amount of batter. This is hard, people, but we're gonna make it work. One way or another, we'll make it happen together. It is bananas. What am I doing? Okay, so we're going to pull this one. I think it's cute, but it's not right. Or I could have, maybe I can set them. They're not like stuck together. I need to do more layers. Okay, we got to do thicker. Being too timid. I hope I don't have to make more batter. Forgot I had this in oil. That was hot. Okay. So, bigger. Let's check our temp. Yeah, we're good. So bigger. so it fills in more. Okay, so we did more batter this time. We were doing less batter. Now we're doing more batter. And we're gonna take this off, hopefully. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! And we're gonna put this on here and hope it'll like taco it. What are we trying to do here, Vanessa? Shape it like that. You will be my bitch. Is it gonna fully close? No. But I'm trying, man. I think it's looking pretty damn good, people. I think this is going to be the winner. And if I need to temper a little chocolate to pull this shell together, I think this is going to be our hero right here. If I don't burn it. Don't burn it, Vanessa. Look at that. Ooh, it's hot. Things are hot. Metal is hot. Okay, so take this shit out. Almost there. Okay, wait. Here's what I'm thinking. Stick it together like I had planned, right? I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do. We're gonna pop it back in for a second because I'm gonna smear just a little bit of this batter here. I'm insane, I know. Oh fuck, you guys can't see. I'm smearing the batter right here at that opening. Yes, it's hot as fuck. And we're gonna close it. Yes, I'm nuts. But, ha ha ha, my people. Ha ha ha. Told you. Never met a recipe I couldn't fucking do, baby boo. Boop da boo. Boop da boo, people. Boop da boo. You don't even know who you're dealing with. You don't even know. This is going to be maybe one of the most beautiful desserts I've made if I didn't close it too much, but I don't think so. I want to show you this. I'm like, oh, I should put this in my cookbook. Who the hell is going to do this? But, whoops. Call. I should have a line down the block for this. Okay? If I had a little patisserie. Look at that. Don't fuck with me. I'm Americana. That is Italian American. It doesn't get more Italian American than a funnel cake cannoli shell, bitch. Eat it! Eat it! I did it! Yes. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to do that. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, people? I can see through it. Look. Don't even try. Come for me. Someone said to me today on Facebook, I wish I could be live streaming there. You haven't been cooking for very long, have you? And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Are you kidding? Listen to that crunch. Listen to that crunch. Bitch, I told you I'm in a mood today. This was stressing me out. Because I feel like every time I do something crazier, right? Not crazier, but just like something more. I keep going. You know, it's not just meatballs, it's spaghetti stuffed in meatballs. It all started with the Zaza poppers. All right, let's make another one. That's our hero right now. That's our hero. Whoops. There goes our hero. We're gonna let it cool a little bit. I'm so happy right now. I think you all need to send me a super chat. If you have Venmo, please send me a super chat. Edibles Club. Do you even like, come on now. Come on now. Give me a break. Give me a break. Never. Never. Never before. Only on the Edibles Club. You guys know that take today is going to be extra. All right, so we did it. We need a good amount of batter. Don't be too delicate, but not too much that it gets too doughy. Okay? All right, we can get rid of this. We're still going with this. And then we got our cannoli shell, or cannoli tube, and we're gonna take this oil thing here, and then you take it and you push it in. Push it down, push it in. Oops, who am I talking to? Talk to yourself, Vanessa. Push it down, and then wrap that shit. And really just grab it. It doesn't have to reach the whole way. We're not trying to cinch it. You know, we don't need to zip. We don't even need to button. We just need to get that shape going and create that kind of cavity with the tube. I love that I'm talking with so much expertise about this recipe I just made up, and I only did it in one of them. And I'm like, look at this process. Who just sent me a super chat? Eddie Moretti, huge super chat. Huge. Biggest super chat ever. Massive. If you guys could see, you would even know. You would even know. Okay, so I think we did it possibly again. I think I need to leave it a little longer. And maybe this one I'll do it in the actual fry so I don't burn my fucking fingers. And we'll just put a little on that opening there and close her on shut. Oops. And it's like, okay, let that be. Hopefully I didn't fill it in with that batter. Tried not to use too much, but we can always open it up with a little ricotta. Okay, I'm gonna give you I'm gonna just write your name huge. Put a big heart around it, because man, thank you for that massive super chat and believing in the club. And that's why you're the producer. Got edibles producers here. If you want to join my club, it's on Patreon, the Edibles Club. It's a really cool club. Should we do one more? Should we try one more? Non c'è due senza tre. It's only 3:57. We're making good time. Considering we started like way late. And then we gotta do these up. We gotta make our filling. We gotta pipe them. Oh, Patty sent me another super chat. Thank you, Patty. Boop to beating YouTube. Thank you. And Eddie Moretti for fucking nailing it. Thank you. I did, right? That first one I think is really our hero. Oh, I forgot I turned off this fucking oil. Don't forget you turned off your oil. Okay, and then we'll do one more. Okay. Because that won't make it crispy if your oil is too cold. It wasn't that cold, but all right, we got a second one. That first one, though, telling you that first one was perfect. But we're gonna do Well, let's just fucking use this batter. Is anyone in a rush? I'm not in a rush. Are you in a rush? I'm not in a rush. Are you in a rush? Because I'm not in a rush. I'm going to put your names on the board. Patty, or you're already on the board, but I'm going to give you hearts. Can you get some hearts? And Patty, I will boop. Big heart by you, Patty Bishop. Big heart for you, Eddie Moretti. The biggest heart. I'll fill you guys in on a little something. If you liked that Thailand show, that was produced by Eddie Moretti, producer of the Edibles Club. So thank you to Eddie Moretti. $340, we need a little higher temp. Okay, so we got these piles of Do I Feel Edible high. Oh my God. Listen to that. I definitely have the munchies. Okay. Don't forget, we're stirring our sugar. Stir it up. Oh, wait, let me show you guys. See? Okay, we're pretty much there. All right. I'm making sure I have all the shots, people. Just keep stirring it up. Stir it up, little darling. Stir it up. Whoop. Okay, I'm gonna have to vacuum. Oops. Yep. Bonbon's here for the club sesh, but she's not here for the kitchen sesh because it's better. Okay, we're at 360. We can do it. All right. I think that closed up all the holes. You basically don't want to see any holes. And then we got to move quickly with this cannoli tube. Get this baby off. Oops. Maybe that was too quick. Put that down. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe we're doing something here. Okay, let it just be patient. Don't move. Hold position. Okay, let's take that tube out before too late. Okay, we definitely got a nice ridge that we can finesse together. I'm gonna pull this out for a second and show you guys, because I don't want it to cook anymore. So I know that's not ideal, but I don't want to put too much of this. So I'm just putting, I want to show them too. Oops. I'm just putting a little bit of this here batter on that edge, on this edge, because it's going to puff up. So you don't want to put too much, remember? And then it needs a little more in the middle too. So we actually might fill it in. Help this funnel cake out. Needs a little help there. We might put a little more. But let's close her. Okay, you can do it, Vanessa. Put her back in. No. Fuck. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it like your life depends on it. Stick together, baby. you can be my most beautiful funnel cannoli cakes. Funnel cannoli space cakes? I think I did it. I'm afraid to flip it because it's very delicate. I might put some more right here on the back, but then it won't cook evenly. You can't do it. That's one of the things. I think this first one is really it, and we should fill this, and I should get my shot, or we keep going till we have many. Well, it's kind of coming together. Okay, I think I needed a little more batter. So we're gonna put a little more in here because I have some in this bowl. I just have to make sure I have enough to make the closings. Because this one was a little messier, but I think it's okay. We can make it look good with ricotta. Ricotta will do a lot. I think we've got kind of some solid ones here. And we'll use up this batter because there's really not much left. Oh yeah, we got to put, the circle is key because it keeps them the right size. And you want to kind of keep your oil clean. Oh boy, I made a mess today. Oh well. Okay, let's go, baby. All right. Which one's piping hot? Okay. Push it down. Pinch it around. Go in the middle. Go in the middle. Ah! Oh my God. Son of a bitch. You do what I tell you. Okay, here we go. This one looks mighty fine too. This one's a little ugly. This one's pretty. We're gonna let it cook a little more. I guess you guys can't see what I'm doing. This one's a big one. This is more cannolo size, right? That's more appropriate. This one's put a little too much batter on this one. But we're gonna take this tube out, and then we gotta do our little trick, right? Can't forget the closer up trick. And I'm gonna come in, it's nicely on the edge here, sitting nicely for me, baby. And we're gonna pinch it, push it first, maybe. I don't want too much of it stuck together, but this looks more like a donut. Can you stay closed, please? No? You don't want to? Did the dough cook already? I think the dough cooked. Well, shit. Try it again. Put it right here. And then clamp it down. Whew, don't do it. Don't get high and fry. That should be a motto. Ooh, stay closed, stay closed, stay closed, stay closed, stay closed. Stay closed. Just keep your shape. Okay, flip. Good girl. It's a little overcooked because we're trying to get that shape, but oh well. All right, we'll try one more. I want 3. Okay, one more. Okay, let's put this tube back in. I'm going to get another one going while we're at it. Pull this one. Not bad, not great. It doesn't have like a good hole in the middle, and it feels a little too thick. So let's try another one. And I gotta clean up this mess. All right, what's the chat saying? That first one for me, could have stopped there. But I'm having fun. Harry, what'd you say, Harry? Harry says, what's your favorite jam flavor? Favorite jam? That's a good question. Ooh, this one fell apart. Shit. Maybe we'll call it, but I do have a little more batter. It's really like luck of the draw. I would never put this recipe in a book because it's not very fair to people. Hey, make this really difficult thing. You know? All right. But I do it to myself. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put on that. Make your tongs go bigger. Hold it like that. Get your spoon ready with batter to close your cannolo. Pull this. Come up on the part that's not in the oil. Just a dab. And close her up. Please work, because I don't want to make another one. I don't think I have any more batter. And then I got 3. We're going to hold it. Hold it like you never held it before. Hold it like a fart in church. Come on, baby. Yes, 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 my precious, my precious. My precious. Yeah. Oh, that's my sugar. It's probably done. I love how these look. Totally awesome. Okay, you guys, we did it. We did it. We got 3. We got 3 workable cannoli shells. Okay. Giving this one a little tossy toss in the oil. We're going to turn this baby off. I just want to show you what we accomplished together with like believing in each other and having each other's back today. We made another beautiful cannoli shell. And here's what I want to tell you. What is the goal? Like when you look at a cannoli shell, it should be bubbly. So if it's not bubbly, you didn't do it right. So, and what we can do, be careful moving hot oil. I just want to get this out of my way so I'm not, bumping up against it. And what we could do is take some chocolate. If we want to temper some chocolate, we can do that. And then we can close up some of the holes in those with chocolate, right? So with tempered chocolate. So where there's holes to not hold the ricotta mixture we're about to make, we can just add chocolate. Harry Lee, thank you so much. I didn't answer your question. What was my favorite jam? What's my favorite jam? I I really like the Saint Dalfour. I didn't use this, but it's got oil on it, so I'm still gonna clean it. Saint Dalfour black currant jam. I think it feels like old school to me. Guys, I'm just gonna tidy up a little bit so we can start doing our other part of this project, which is, we probably should have started with the ricotta filling and fried last, but whatever. I didn't know how I was gonna do with the shell, and I was like, I'm not fucking doing ricotta filling until I know how I'm doing the shell. Anyway, so, like, what am I doing with all this stuff? Messy. This can go. We'll keep the powdered sugar. And I want to put this up here for a second and clean this all up. But like, all things considered, are you guys impressed? Are you not entertained? How many cheesy quotes can I say today? I don't care that I'm cheesy. How's that? Buster. That's like when someone calls you cringe, like, okay. Cringe is only a thing if you care what people think about you, which I understand when you're super young, right? Like when you're in your 20s, all you do is care about what people think about you. And that's why they're like, cringe this, cringe that. Oh, it's so cringe. Because they're like afraid to like anything because it might be cringe or be cheesy but yeah, when you get to my age, hopefully, you don't give a fuck. And you say all the cheesy things. Who is it? Ashley Judd has a great account on Instagram because she's just like, basically like, she's like, I'm in the I don't care club. And I'm like, yeah, me too. I'm in the I don't care club. Let me put this on the floor because it's ugly. Ugh. You guys see it all. I don't hide it. You have to see the transitions, okay? There's no PA here that is helping me do this. We can put these other ones elsewhere. I definitely feel a little stonata, a little baked. Got my Sarah Kirsten plate. Drink some water. But could be the dabs, but this feels like edible high. These are so good. Just good on their own. Good little fritter. Okay, so this can go away. And then I'll be honest with you, this ricotta I have isn't great, but we're not going to judge it. Let me check the chat real quick. Right, Patricia? Don't you think it's so good? So we're not really supposed to use like regular sugar, and I should have strained this ricotta, but I didn't. Well, maybe we'll set it. There's got to be a fast way. With the large spoon. Okay, so let's get a little bit of this moisture out of this ricotta. We don't need to make that much. We just need enough for three, start like that, but 3 cannoli. So that's not that many. That's enough. Okay. So we're gonna get the moisture out of this. And then we're gonna put some things in it, but actually I don't really need to because we're gonna cook this really quickly. 2, please, right? Fuck it, we're not doing that. We're just gonna go with it because honestly, this is gonna be, maybe I'll make this really American. Oh my gosh, I'm already pissing off the Italians. What do they care? Do I have any? I might not have any. I was hoping I had some cream cheese. That would have really made it American. But I don't have any. I have whipping cream. I could do that, but I don't want to do that. We're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna take some of that sugar. We're gonna take some zest. I have a lemon. And actually, I should probably use this. Are you guys still here with me? Are you still here with me? Raise your hand, like and subscribe if you're here with me. It's totally boob time, Patricia, but I kind of want to get this done too. Like get it to a point I feel real happy. It's a little bit hot. Don't need to hurt myself. Oof. As I grab it with my thumb. And okay, let me show you this sugar, right? Sugar on my tongue, tongue, tongue. Your body is so sweet. Hey, super chat. Woo! Let me grab something better. Where's my bench? Good bench scraper. Oh, wait. Okay, guys, I'm not a DJ. I'm just making some can of sugar. Stone sugar from my cookbook. How to eat wheat smells so good. It smells so floral. It's a really beautiful sugar because it takes on all of the aromatics, the aroma, the terpenes of the cannabis plant. And we're going to grind it up. Grind it up, grind it up. Where is the lid? Where is the love? The lid, the lid. My ADHD is really going off today, man. Where is the lid? Oh, it's right there. Oh my God. Eventually, I will. My kitchen's going to be really organized and not teeny tiny. You're going to help me get there, people. Okay, so we put this on. Thank you, Breville. I mean, you didn't sponsor me, but this is your machine. Okay. It needs to be, oh no, that's actually pretty great. That's very light and powdery. Okay, so we don't want too much. You're usually supposed to use powdered sugar, but we're using stone sugar. You can see? I don't know if you can see that consistency, but it's just like sugar. It smells great. It smells like cannabis. Let's put a little bit of that in there. Make it snow. A little more. Okay. And then we're gonna stir that up. Of course, we need just a little pinch of salt. Just a pinch. Just a little bit. And then this lemon, and my zester is really, I need a new microplane. This will really, like, we're adding terpenes here. So don't worry. Is this limonene different than the one in weed? I don't think so. Okay, so that, and then of course you have to taste it to see if it's even good. If I had a little mascarpone, oh my God, that's fucking delicious. Not that I want to thin it out at all. I wish I had vanilla paste. I'm just gonna put a little boop of vanilla. Oh, this is gonna be so good dipped in this. I'm like, what chocolate do I have? I don't think I have it in me to temper chocolate today. Oh, I do have mini. Ha 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 ha. I know this is kind of tacky, but we're gonna, we're gonna do it. Okay? We got these mini. Let me put this away. Put this over here. This here. Get ready, people. It's almost time. It's almost time. The reason I'm really moving is because the cannoli shells, I want them to still have a bit of a crunch when I bite into them. And then I'll take a boop when I'm done. Is that my only pastry bag? Please don't tell me that it is, because I thought I had another one. I guess not. Okay. Do. Just turn it inside out. There we go. I'm still cooking, people. I'm still here. She's still cooking. Trying to like kind of clean as I go, but it's not very entertaining for you guys. I know. Okay, so we turned it inside out. And now, oops, dropped it on the floor. 5 seconds. I know that doesn't exist, but we're gonna go with it because I don't want to wait anymore. Okay, so if I was really American right now, I'd put like cottage cheese. Anyway, I wish I had cream cheese right now though, because it would thicken it up a little bit, but it's good. It's good. We're all good, baby. We're all good. Okay, so you guys can see and we can see and everyone can see. Let's pipe it in there. Let's get these 3 cannoli done. So we dosed everything, and except for me. Lemon zest makes everything taste a bajillion times better. Just letting you know. Just add fresh lemon zest. I mean, I don't know. I don't think not fresh lemon zest exists, but just that little bit just makes it just like brightens your day. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Let's put this back here. We have our plate. We're plating here. Where can you guys see here? Okay, that's good. Sorry guys, I'm trying to make sure my shot is also good. All right. We're gonna take this. We got our little mini chocolates. We're gonna, oops, it's like an inside out. Gotta push it out a little bit. Oops, oh no. Okay, I straightened you out. Okay, let's take the uglier one first and practice. Because it's got some holes in it. I feel like I can't put too much in this one. Okay. I'm gonna dip it. You guys, give me a break. Tell me I didn't do it. And yes, we're gonna cover this with powdered sugar. Don't even worry. Okay, ugly too. Like just not as good as the hero. Okay, we're gonna put some here. Coming out. Let me put this coming more like that. It's in your shot, but whatever. Get over it. Stay upright, babes. Stay. Okay, this one we gotta dip. One day when I get to this point of the recipe, you're just gonna hear like ding, 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 ding. That's 2, and you know I said I wanted 3. What's the reason? Non c'è 2 senza 3. Let's pipe this last one. What'd I say? What'd I say? I said, don't mess with me. Io sono Calabrezella. Posso fare tutto quello che voglio. En la cucina sono la capo. I'm like, was there a kappa? I guess they bet they don't even say that. I bet there's not a capo for women. Anyway, la kappa. I'm making it up. Okay. I did it. I'm so proud of me. Okay, I'm going to put my camera right here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Oh! I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I want you, boo, boo, yeah. That's how I feel right now, because I was having a really shitty morning and was like postponing today. I almost canceled because I was like, what the hell am I doing? What the hell is a cannoli funnel cake? What does that even mean? Oh no, what happened? Did it freak out on me? It got mad at me because I was too vibrant for it. Oh, calm down. Can we calm down? Don't do it. Thank you. All right, got mad. All right, I won't do that again, okay? I won't dance. Jeez. Okay, sorry you guys. I'm so happy. That's the only way I know how to express my happiness other than taking a boop. We're gonna do that. I gotta do my little spiel today. I'm gonna put some powdered sugar on this business. You all can see. Okay, so you hear that? You hear that? That's what I'm about to bite into, babes. That's what we're about to bite into. I gotta get this shot for the gram. I want you guys to see it too, but here we go. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I guess I got 3 takes to make this happen. Okay? Let me put my little lipstick on. And I gotta get me doing a boop. Turn around all the brands. Definitely you, Nestle. Unless you want. No, we're not doing that. We have some integrity. Integrity. Tech. Okay. I wanted to put my lip gloss on. It's right here. Because this is what goes on the internet. And then like a ton of people engage with these videos and they're really not nice. Sometimes they're nice. Okay, people, we did it. I should feel great about myself. I'm gonna do pause. Start again. I'm going to give it to 2 cameras just in case I mess up this one. I kind of want to lift this. Ugh. Yeah, there we go. There you go. This was a good investment. What are we calling these? Did you guys tell me what you thought? What the hell are we calling these things? What are we calling these? What do we call them? What do we call them, people? Okay, I'm like seeing, I might be a wizard. Definitely a witch. Okay, so what are we calling these? Are we calling them funnel cake cannoli? Or are we calling them because they're really cannoli. These look more like cannoli. I think they're funnel cake cannoli. Maybe there's funnel space cake cannoli. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're funnel space cake cannoli. That's what they are, okay? So we're gonna do it that way. We're just adding a space. Seeing which one's the crispiest. Okay. Funnel space cake cannoli. Only on the Edibles Club. Okay, let me do it a few more times, actually. Funnel space cake cannoli. Only on the Edibles Club. Should we do it like more upbeat? Do you think we should do it more like up? More like, should we do it again? Should we again? Do it again? Do another take? Watch, this is how you get good at being on camera. People are like, you're so good on camera. I'm like, yeah, because I stand in front of camera all the time. Funnel space cake cannoli, only on the Edibles Club. That was it. That was the take. Let me take a bite. Oh my God. You guys. I'm on my knees. Oh. Oh, okay, we're on to something here, people. I say this about like most of my recipes. I never want to make this again, but that's insane. That is insane in the membrane. That's insane in the membrane. Fabian, how about you send me a super chat before you boss me around? How about that? How about that? Huh? How about that? What do you think about that? I'll eat as many as I fucking want to. Maybe I want to eat 3 because that's a lot of calories. Maybe I don't want to eat 3 because I've got a guest coming over. And I told them I would save them 1 or 2. One. Was this the hero though? Did I not eat the hero? This is so, I'm going to take photos of it. It's so pretty. It should be framed. It should be framed. I should put it in a museum. Oh my God. I was skeptical. I was like, I don't know if this shit's gonna work. Thank you, JJ. You sent that a while ago. But I was distracted. You guys, I guess Fabian, if you want to see what happens to that last one, I'll put it in my Discord. Patrons only. Patrons only Discord. Okay, I got to take one more dab before we go, obviously, because I didn't even dab enough today, but I was very nervous. I feel so much better that now I've accomplished that. I feel really good about myself and about this club and what I do with my life. I woke up this morning and I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Funnel cake and cannoli. Who even needs that? Turns out we all fucking need it because it's really good. It's really good. Like, you're like, why aren't you eating the rest of it? Babes, I wrote a whole cookbook. I don't know if you saw it. I have one bad review on Amazon, right? Only one written bad review. And the guy is like, this book is for diabetes and obesity. It's not. There's plenty of healthy recipes in here, like lettuce cups and hummus and all sorts of yummy things. And more importantly, it teaches you how to infuse your own recipes. Of course, my recipes, a lot of them are going to have sugar in them. I'm a confectioner and I love pastry. I love desserts. But then I'm also really good, like fried food, savory. I kind of do it all. But writing this book, when you're trying the fried food, this is ridiculous. This is something I would make like once in a blue moon, right? Like it's someone's birthday and they're like, Vanessa, will you please, I know it's ridiculous, but will you please make me your cannoli, your funnel space cake cannoli. and I would do it for them. But that's kind of it. I don't ever want to make this again because it's just not good for you. Good for your soul. Let's say that. It's good for my soul right now that I did this. I know, Liberty, I'm still talking about it, and people are like, don't talk about it, don't think about it. Okay, why don't you go spend 5 years of your life working on something longer, let's be real, longer, and have someone like trash it for like not a valid reason. You know, if it was a valid reason, if someone went through and they were like, hey, this was wrong, this is this, I think this, I didn't find this useful, this was bullshit, fine. I think they're full of it. But, you know, whatever. Don't go in sleep mode, camera. We're gonna boop. Okay. All right, it's boop time because I did it. I'm a good girl. I did my job today. Okay. Let's go to this camera. Oh, wait. I got to show this camera, you guys. I'm sorry. Boop. Puffco's going to be mad, but you know what? Send me a contract. You know? Like, send me something that says, hey, we want to rep you. We love you. We like your content. I love your products. I like them all. I like them all for different things. But this is what's operating right now. I'm gonna heat it, turn it on. It's boop time. Cannabis Times Magazine with you in one of your recipes. Really, Coda? Which one? High Times, you mean? I did that vegan. You missed the crunch? I don't know what to tell you. Fannoli? Fannoli is good. I should have done fannoli. It's okay. It's too late now. I have one more. I could do fannoli with that one. Did I get grease on my phone? I think I got grease on my phone. Shit. It's not in focus. There we go. Ooh. Yay, Jason. Thank you for ordering. Thank you for ordering. Oh my gosh, all these people just joined and I just finished the stream, you guys. Like, I literally I made it. Look what I did. You just got here, but look at what I did. You should go back in time and watch me. Watch me now. Ooh. Work. Hey, shake it up, baby. Work. Hey, you're driving me crazy. I'm going to get all of these chocolate chips off the floor before Bonbon gets home. This is a fannoli? A fannoli? Is that what we're calling it? A space Funnel. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go. We gotta go. That was the last boop. That was the last boop. I'm tired, and I know this is a lot of people now. Why are you guys all coming now? Should I have started later? Why are you all joining now? I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Hi, Multotube. Okay, I gotta go. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this stream and you didn't remember, or you didn't have time, or you didn't, I don't know, you can send me a super chat to Vanessa, or no, to, not Vanessa, Edibles Club at Venmo. Join the Patreon, the Edibles Club. It's up, it's the pinned comment in right there. There should be a pinned comment that has all my links, okay? This stream, I think you can see, is a lot of work. And, you know, I'm one woman, and I would love your support. So thank you to everyone who has joined the club. Thank you to everyone who has purchased my cookbook. Thank you for everyone tuning in today and for all of my amazing super chats. Big thank you to Eddie Moretti and Miranda for my top 2 super chats this evening. And I had a lot of fun. I hope you learned a lot today. If you ever have any questions, the best way to reach out to me is through the Patreon, the Edibles Club on Patreon. That I'm wearing the shirt. It's not for nothing. This is where to find me. You want to ask me things, you want to pick my brain, you want to know what to do with the ounce of weed in your closet, ping me on Patreon. I will respond. Won't respond on Instagram. Looking at you. Wait, where is it? I'm looking at you, Instagram. I won't respond on Instagram. I don't have time for that. And even if I did, what is time? Time is our life. That's why we get paid to work. So, yeah, DM me on Patreon, and I don't know what the hell I'm going to do next, because what the fuck? How do you top this? If you're watching New York Times, you have my number. If you don't, you know how to find it. And, you know, anyway, I think I nailed it. I think we did something cool. So I feel like it's time to take a bow and take a nap. So wash some dishes and take a nap. All right, I'm gonna hit my little foot pedal down here that I have for this little dun-dun-dun-dun, like I have like a tambourine, and I'm tapping my hat and I'm banging my foot like this. Hum diddly hum diddly hum diddly hum diddly. That's me. Okay. Thanks for being here. I had a lot of fun. I go live every Wednesday. We're doing lives at 3:20 now because it's getting later, and so I don't like to be so late. We start at 3:20, and 1:20 usually on Saturdays. Today I had a little late start because my nerves were getting the best of me. So thanks for sticking it out, and remember who you are. See, these are my patrons. Your name could be here, in the lights, in the glamour, with the music, the whole shebang. You could see yourself. I could see you here. I'd like to write your name here. Guess what happens when I write names? I remember them. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, like I always say, remember who you are.